We were approached probably about 3 years ago by, maybe 2.5 years ago by InvestNI. We were at that stage we started to engage with them around getting some funding. They approached us around the project, around the actual programme, and we thought it was actually a good time for us to step back and take a look at how we were operating as a group.
We had concerns about the time it would take us out of the business, concerns about the cost. We're a relatively small organisation, so there was a big investment of both time and finances to do a course like this. And we had also concerns that we have very ambitious plans globally, and we had slight concerns that the training we got was of a sufficient kind of international view.
They kind of had a introduction to the course to give you a bit of background what it was about. So we went across, the three of us went across, fairly open minds, not sure where we'd do it, whether it was for us or not, possibly veering on the side, maybe it's not for us. But we went in, heard the outline, and then heard some of the previous participants talk about how they'd found the course. I think by the end of that we were convinced that we thought it would be a good thing for us to do.
It's a course that's very much focused on doing is learning. So it was very practical, very hands-on, very facilitated, and it's one of those things I think the more you put into it, the more you get out. But more importantly, it was good fun. It really was very good fun and pretty interactive. One of the things that the course has given is it challenged me in terms of my own personal ambition, in terms of where we wanted to go as an organisation, in terms of what I'd like to try to achieve, and what success potentially looks like. So it was very kind of personal.
It made us be ambitious. We started to have some real ambition for the organisation and start to believe, well, why not? Why couldn't we set our ambitions a lot higher than we already had? It took the senior team out of the business for 3 days, so that meant that we could focus on something as a team together. And the third thing is it gave us a lot of tools and techniques that we all understood and we all could apply to our business, so that when we come back to our business, we had a common set of tools that we could use and start putting into real day-to-day action.
We've started to do things like invest in systems for the future, invest in facilities for the future, recruit to the senior team to put in place gaps we had to allow for future growth. So we've been much more forward thinking than possibly would have been previously. It would have been you started your budget planning cycle and you'd have planned for the next 12 months, whereas now we're looking on a 2, 3, 5 year horizon. And the end of the day, I'm really glad we did it. It was possibly one of the best interventions Invest Northern Ireland has done for the business.
We now have real ambition for ourselves as a leadership team, real ambition for the business, and I think we're all better leaders as it is. If you have ambitious plans to grow the organisation, I think this is definitely one of those programmes that you can't afford not to.
I would advise anybody, if you're struggling with what's the next stage, this is something that will give you a set of tools and a bit of a vision and a bit of a boost to getting things done.
It is a phenomenal investment. You'll get a real benefit out of it. I'd really recommend it.